Oh, like these TikTokers, they are crazy. Oh, babe, you're here, babe. These TikTokers, they are really crazy. Come see this video, babe. Are you okay? Is something wrong, babe? Talk to me. Babe, we spoke about this, and it's not true, babe. All these bloggers, they are just looking for something to feed on.
True. But do you understand how I feel seeing the arms of different men?
Yes, babe, I understand. I'm sorry, but...
You have to choose.
What?
Yes. I can't keep on seeing my woman in the arms of different men like some community palliative. It's either you drop that project or we call this trip. Yes.
Babe, come back. Babe, you can't walk out on me. We are still talking, babe. Babe, I signed a contract. I can't stop a project halfway, babe. I'll get sued. Babe, come back. We are still talking.
Okay, that will be all for now. And good day, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of the UNIJOS Speak podcast.
Tonight, we examine a trending issue, how our career intersects with our personal lives and how this affects us as creatives in the industry. With me in the studio today are 300 level students of Library and Information Science in the University of Jos.
They are here to critically analyze the issue, give their opinion, and point out any misinformation or bias as professional media literates. So welcome, Jayden, Gracious, and Sinati. Thank you for being on the pod today.
It's an honor to be here. Thanks for having us.
Okay, so from the clip we just watched, right, we see this couple, we see a rift in this couple's relationship, obviously because the guy is not comfortable with the roles she accepts as an actress. Now, this is just a movie clip. Let's not forget that this is also happening in real life.
Yeah, speaking about real life, let's talk about the ongoing saga between our Achalugo, Bam Bam, her husband, Teddy A, and her colleague, Uzo Arukwe, a.k.a. Odogu Pararam, and all the reactions their professional and personal life has sparked online. This case, this whole topic in general presents itself as a very useful example on how audiences, that's me and you, construct meaning from very limited information.
Now, it all began when fans noticed a change in social media activity, unfollowing, missing posts, and just silence. Almost immediately, narratives began to form online.
Many users concluded that unfollowing automatically means there is problem in the marriage. Some even argued that the romantic movie roles, that's especially this Love in Every Word.
Yeah, that movie.
They said is that movie that is a major cause of the rift between Bam Bam and Teddy A's marriage. And this popular comment on X, it reads, it says, the Odogu and Achalugo movie might have been the major cause of the tension in Bam Bam's marriage. The movie is over now, so why is Uzo and Bam Bam still projecting themselves like the whole movie script is part of their real life? They shouldn't be seen together anymore.
Now, this entire drama began with just Teddy A and Bam Bam. Yeah, but as time went on, fans began to drag Uzo in as a third party, saying that he's the main cause of the relationship, of the rift in these people's relationship.
But aside the numerous stories flying online, not all were accusatory. Some fans urged restraint, some privacy, and also warned against generalization from limited information.
Yeah, now of course their fans will defend them. But anyways, in as much as I would like to give my own take on the issue, let's not forget that we have a very limited time frame and we have guests who have been invited to talk about it. So Jayden, Gracious, and Sena, what do you think about this issue?
Okay, so let's talk about media literacy perspective, the media literacy perspective, yeah? You know, when you are getting an information, the source of the information has to be verified. It has to be credible. You cannot just come and give information or dish out information online that is not verified. Right? Yeah.
So before I dive into the topic, I must say you all are looking really beautiful and fantastic.
Yes, now. How do you do that?
You are looking achalugo. You see,
Thank you.
that's true about sources being verified because as far as we all know, everything we know about these couples are just speculations. Online speculations from fans, PIs, until the Achalugo herself and her husband come online and, tell us about their marriage. If there's a third party being involved, is their marriage really crashing, or they did all that just to promote the movie? Our Nigerian celebrities, they can do anything just to promote it.
That's true. And to add on to that point, I would say that there are three sources of information. We have the primary, secondary, and tertiary. And in this context, the only one we can trust is the primary, because only they, Bam Bam and her husband, know what is really happening in their relationship. So until they come out to publicly address us, like he said, every other thing is just unverified. Wow. Do you know that I'm just hearing this primary ad for the first time? Yeah, that's true. But I do have an opinion though.
Okay.
On this topic in general, not particularly to the public figure case. I feel like if you're going on a career path and that career is going to make people like talk negatively, especially when it comes to your family, it's best you leave it.
Why do you think so?
But I think this
has to do with gender bias, don't you think? I mean, how can you say that because I'm married or I have a family, then I shouldn't act a role that's been given to me?
Obviously, because of the term marriage, they have a vow to keep, and only that they should be doing.
I am an actor.
My dear, let's discuss about this bias of a teen.
Okay.
Like, what is bias about this topic? To me, it's a mix of moral, occupational, and gender bias. So before we go on, who does it affect and how does it affect them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think, when we talk about
moral biasness, there are a lot of occupations that don't really place most of this biasness on their work. You understand? Because I mean, first of all, I am a professional person, or so to speak,
professional in that aspect.
Do you get? So it shouldn't be that because I'm a woman, then I shouldn't act a particular scene role.
And adding to that,
Do you know that in Africa, now we sabi this gender bias?
No,
Wait, now the men used to kiss, but I've never seen them dragging. What's the name of this actor that used to even kiss? The name skipped me when I remember.
Wait.
But if it's woman,
they choke.
If it's woman, the people will start bashing her.
We don't expect us to leave our property there.
My guy, now it's how they try to talk with that. As a full African man that I am, a son of the soil, I can't bear to watch my woman on hair, all in the name of professionalism. She's an actress. Then you go to press my.
Because if I'm married to you, do you think I'll be happy seeing you kissing another woman?
That is a whole different thing, my dear.
It's applicable to each gender. Everybody, we are only different based on our physical features, but the emotions are there.
Well, that's another topic for another day. We are just, bringing
Okay, calm down. We do not have enough time. So now that we've critically analyzed this topic, right? We've pointed out the bias. We've seen who it affects and how it affects them. What do you think, as media literate individuals, what do you think can be done to strike a balance between the professional life and your personal life in such a way that one does not outshine the other?
Okay, I think that one thing that creatives and actors should do is have open conversations with their partners. If I'm married to an actor, I would like to know what your comfort zone is, what your job entails, and what you're going to be doing, so that I would be prepared or have an idea of what you're going to. Because this kind of open conversations allow for relationships to people have insecure partners, so that's so some people are very insecure.
Okay, so basically, if I understand you well, what you're trying to say is that balance does not come from just policing or the kind of banning careers, but by understanding, communication, and critical media consumption.
A big point on understanding. They need both partner. They need a partner that understands their job description and how it doesn't affect their lives.
Just to add up a little bit, I think when you talk about restricting actors here, it reduces the competence of an actor. Because you cannot say because I'm a woman, you can't give me a role to play. You are reducing my input in the industry. And it should really affect the industry. You understand?
Wow. That's a very educative and a very wonderful session. Thank you so much for gracing this occasion. I must confess, your lecturers are really trying. Honestly,
They need to go and buy for them chilled wine.
We don't pay school fee already. But we go still buy them gifts.
I beg you. So yeah, thank you for joining us today on this episode of the UNIJOS Speak podcast. Till we meet again, my name remains Mafeng Chaka.
And I, Chukwudi Joy. See you. Bye.
Like it.